All right. Hello, welcome to your demo review there, FaneFinnesse. It is I, Maddox, and I'm going to be critiquing your gameplay today and basically seeing how well you play as a player, how your aim, crosshair placement, and a lot of other fundamentals of the game. So let's hop right into the match, playing Cash. I believe it is an esea pug, and you're on T side. So it looks like you guys want to hit B first. You guys don't have any nades, so this is going to be kind of hard to cross CT. And not flashing here. You gotta jump. Nice, you do that. Good kill on the first guy. Crosshair placement's a little low when you're clearing sight, but it's whatever. Boom, one guy heaven. Bomb's down. You should be focusing on getting the bomb next time, going around triple to the right side over here, and then wrapping around, planning it, hopefully for B main, if not, behind in a safe spot. You just trying to take that battle, and especially you losing it, really puts your team at a disadvantage because they have to cross over to get the bomb. You were the only guy that crossed. You were the only guy that could probably get bomb safely and as quickly as you could have next round. Luckily, you guys win that round. Teammates really clutched it out there. And so this is a very risky buy you're doing here, right? 3 of your teammates, you plus 2 of your teammates, I should say, are buying AK-47s on the second gun round. So if you play your range advantage, yeah, it works, but you have no nades, and if they kill your teammates really quickly, then you're going to be stuck at a disadvantage because you have no nades, you have an AK, and if they just start swarming you, it's going to be kind of hard. At least with a submachine gun, you can run and gun. You'll have some nades to help you out. Or, pistol armor nades, whatever you like. But usually buying an AK-47 is kind of risky, especially since pistols are so strong. But looks like your teammate's doing good work opening up the A-bomb site. Nice headshot by you. Let's fast forward it here real quick. Good kill. Cross replacement a little low. You pick it up towards the end there. So, and then you drop it back down. Try not to get in the habit of keeping your crosshair low. Good headshot. So it's going to be a quick anti-eco round. You clear out A site. Last guy dies. So now we're coming to the first gun round. You should be getting full grenades. Alright, so you have enough to buy a flash and a molly, or maybe 2 more flashes, however you like to play it. Definitely should use your money on that utility to open up the site, or to let you peek and get an advantage over somebody. But let's see how this round plays out. Maybe you guys do like a quick play, or you just go boost and you die right away. Doesn't really matter. Looks like you're asking for a boost again. Now you're going squeaky. Keep your gun out. So if you kept running with your knife, obviously that would have been really bad. Or if you came a little bit quicker through squeaky because of the timing, you would have been fucked because you would have had your knife out. Try not to keep your knife out if you're not going there in the beginning of the round. You got boosted, then you're kind of chilling behind boost, and then you start going through squeaky and you have your knife out. That guy could have peeked you, could have killed you. Thankfully, you had your gun out here, and he was lit. 2v4 situation, very easy round for you guys to win as long as you guys don't throw. Alright, so you hear the flash coming from the right, yet you're kind of just looking towards T-spawn. I don't know what you're doing there. You look kind of torn between 2 spots. Either peek the guys to the left, clear that out, make sure no one's there, or just hold the right angle, because that's where the flash came from. Again, no nades. Very bad habit. Those nades can become useful because maybe you don't need them right away, but later into the round you can use like a smoke to get across, or smoke CT. Flashes to flash a teammate in, right? Alright, so like you're going real quick. Don't need to. You have an op. Work picks with that op. Like, what's the point of having an op if you're just gonna pull out your Tech 9 and run around everywhere? Like your teammates aren't pushing up so you don't have to catch up with them. Everyone else is pretty slow. You're just trying to get ahead of the pack for some reason. And they punish you for it. Again, don't buy pistols when you don't need to. That's a waste of economy. Unless you guys are up like 10-1, right? Then you can buy a pistol, but it's only 4-1, still pretty close. Peek mid, get killed by an opper, teammates still win the round though. Or maybe, you know, you have low karma, can't buy. Maybe don't be toxic or try, I don't know, don't leave pugs. However you lose karma, try to do the opposite. That is what happens. Good shot. Why are you throwing an HE grenade? Save that HE grenade for maybe when you leg somebody and he's hiding, right? Throw that HE grenade, boom, he's dead. Looks like these guys are gonna flank or save. Looks like they're gonna save. Again, crosshair placement a little low. Good, a little low on the crosshair placement, but you're hugging the corners as you're coming around. I like that. You're not really over pre-aiming something. So you just try to go in for the easy kill. You know there's pistoling, right? They only have pistols. Two of your teammates died, so they picked those up. And so you just try to go in there without like a flash or any grenades or anything like that, and the guy vent kills you because he crossfires with the guy back checkers. So good kills right there, good entries onto the site. Those guys are just really bad at holding and communicating, so you're really able to take advantage of that. So let's lower the volume a little bit. So it was a really good round by you. Just getting those 2 picks on the A site. Not too much to complain about there. There's one truck, one guy highway. Highway get fucked you up. Oh well, maybe you should wait for that forklift smoke before you start pushing out. Cut off an angle so they can't really see where you're at. So that guy got there first before you could. He was set up in a nice position. So if you like start to want to slowly peek this, I suggest maybe throwing a flash because maybe you don't have like the best reaction times or you're not used to opping as much. Just, you know, throwing up a flash to blind him to get him off so he has to re-peek. That way you can get set up, you hold the angle, and you get the advantage. So that's a bad smoke. That's not, you didn't line it up properly. It just really helps the enemy team more than it's going to help you or your team because your teammates are going to get scared by that smoke because it's out in the middle of nowhere. Two, if you come out, there's a crack in it, right? So as we can see from the difference, there's a crack that maybe a CT by default or maybe quad can see through the gap, and if you come outdoor, he shoots you. So it doesn't even help you. It just really puts your team at a disadvantage if they decide to come out A. And as we can see, your teammates are stacking up on the minimap towards A side, but now they're falling off. Good headshot onto that guy. Okay, Heaven, you saw the guy truck on your peripherals. This is 4-3, so you definitely should have seen that guy. So you started shooting before you stopped, right? You didn't counter strike properly. That's why it took so long for you to spray down and kill that guy. Again, look how low your crosshair is when you're pre-aiming the guy's Z. Like it's at its like legs, its ankles. Again, look at where you're aiming at. You're aiming at the barrels. I know I'm pointing this out a lot of times, but that's just to stress the importance of having good crosshair placement. Don't get in the habit of quick switching randomly. It's such a bad habit to form. A lot of times, it's not really going to help unless you know what you're using the quick switch for. Usually, you want to use a quick switch for if you have a grenade in your hand, right? That way, like let's say you're holding an angle, but you want to have your molly ready for if they start pushing you, right? So you quick switch to that and come back. Or you're spraying and you want to reset your recoil real quick, you quick switch, and that's basically it. That's most of the times you see pros doing that, just for those two reasons. Doing it for any other reason is kind of just autistic. Didn't clear that close angle. You guys didn't smoke off the B cross. You guys get punished because you guys are being very thorough. So 11-4, that was a really good T-half. CT side though gets really, really difficult just because a lot of players don't know how to hold properly, do crossfires, use grenades, or hit their shots. But this is just in pugs, right? Usually in league matches it's a lot easier because you know what your teammates are doing, you know how to help them, they know how to help you. So that'll just look like really body movement. Like you're kind of just holding one key, kind of looking around. You're not really pre-aiming different angles where they could be at. And you're kind of just running in and exposing yourself to multiple angles without clearing things one at a time. You guys won that round, which is cool. Now comes to the anti-eco round. Anti-eco rounds are really tough. Alright, so you get 2 kills off the bat. Really nice. It was a really risky play, but it worked out in your favor. Because they just weren't hitting their shots. Now all you have to do is play passive, get ready to rotate to A, because they're going to go towards A. You just cleared out B main. Your teammate's just doing work over there. You guys went nice. Alright, so first of all, you're spamming smoke for no reason whatsoever. You don't know if there's a guy there. If it's not, obviously you tagged a guy and lit a guy up, right? But if they were to rush you through that smoke, you're spraying your bullets, and if you don't know how to transfer, you're fucked. And if they wait until you spray your bullets and you're reloading and they push in, you're kind of in no man's land, just reloading. And so they're really close to us because there's 5 there, and you guys probably lose this round. You guys do. That was just a bad play from you. You don't ever want to waste your bullets through smoke if you don't have to. Good deagle shots. 4v1. You're not going to win this. Your best bet is to try to save. Good shot onto that guy. Again, this quick switch shit, it's really getting you fucked there. If you had your gun out, you looked away towards B main, you kill that guy because he's just looking at you. Maybe. So you don't even let your smoke bloom before you cross over the checkers. Like you can do it on the run, right? From heaven, smoke off B main on the run and then fall into checkers. But you don't even do that. You smoke it off, you fall off to the right, you don't let it bloom, you cross over, the opera sees you, so now he knows where you're at. He knows where one guy's at. You can either stay here or play the mind games and go back. You spammed a bullet there. He knows you're towards checkers area. Teammate dies like A or mid or something like that. You rotate over. Teammate kills a guy A main. You have a UMP. please use it. You're just gonna use your deagle the entire time. Just buy the deagle only and buy full grenades. Clear this really slowly. Your teammate should be watching it. Should let you know. They come out mid, you're kind of fucked, but your teammate just pushed mid garage. You don't hear anything B. They're taking A by throwing nades. So you rotate over. Cool. You see the guy's shadow. One guy's forklift. See one more guy on site. You were running and shooting. That's probably why you didn't kill him. Good spray down. Let's bomb down. Another good kill down. Reposition yourself. They know where you're playing, which is good. You do. Come up with your teammate, which is awesome. Trade him out. And it's good 4K, right? Good solid play by you. Play headshot, get the first two picked, right? Or you relay your tape. You see your teammates pushing in, you follow with him, and you're able to trade him out and get an easy 4K. So your crosshair wasn't pulled down far enough, so your bullets were going above him. Just gotta be careful when you do that spray out to one guy and you don't really let your recoil reset. You're gonna have to pull down a little bit more because the bullets are gonna be a little more above where they usually would be, and you have to. They're gonna kind of be all random. So they won that round. So it looks like you guys are gonna force up here. Not the best idea, but whatever. You really whiff on that guy. He just flicks over because you unfortunate. Really gotta hit those shots though. He wasn't even looking at you. It's really easy spray down. Nothing there. Just hitting your shots. Gotta hit those easy shots with the op. No. So you should know they can be in checkers already if that guy pushed and it was smoked off. You should be jiggle peeking left side of default box under heaven. See if you can peer in the checkers from both sides, not just from the right. Because they can easily just walk up on you, and that's what you kind of do. It's good. You know there was one guy there because he threw that HG grenade. You don't clear back checkers for some reason. Now you're just trolling. You hear him close heaven, you hear the bomb being planted, and you turn away from the most immediate threat. And the most immediate threat is the guy that was heaven towards CT area. If you hear him go up heaven, yeah, you can look towards default, towards the bomb site, but you don't hear him anymore because he's walking. He could be next to you, and as we can see, he's about to peer, and he's probably about to kill you. Yep. So that's just a really, really easy misplay you do there. Rush B into the grinder. The HE grenade doesn't go where you want it to, I'm assuming. The 1v1 situation, I like how you go truck, you kill that first guy, and then you relocate, come up highway. You have a kit, so you have a lot of time. You know that this guy could be anywhere, though. You weren't really keeping an eye on where he could be stuck at. So now you kind of have to assume, is he forklift, is he A main, is he quad? And you see him quad, but it looks like you're just focused on your crosshair, not really looking at your peripherals, your surroundings. Oh, you force up. This is a really good way to throw. Miss your grenade. Looks like they're taking B. You die. Now we're just throwing rounds here. Went from a really easy win to kind of you throwing by forcing up that UMP and telling your teammates to force up last round. Saving, getting full grenades is more important. 5v3. Bomb was spotted. Rotate over. It goes 5v3 to a 2v1, and teammates are just throwing. They're just not trading out properly. And so that looks to be it. So tied up. Unfortunate. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But anyways, you should have won that game. There's some things you did wrong, right? Where it comes to aim-wise, crosshair placement-wise, judgment-wise, that you need to really work on. You had some good rounds, some good entries on T side, CT side. You had some good positioning, hitting good shots. Just you need those extra grenades to really solidify and get yourself the advantage. That way you can peek or you flash them or flash for a teammate, and they just get maybe a double or a triple kill. You just set your teammates up, right? That's what I can tell on CT side. T side though, just don't get too antsy when you have the op. Take it a little bit slower. Try to work picks. Do whatever you can. Or if you like to be an aggressive offer, make sure someone's there to trade you. You running up mid, getting killed by a deagle sandbags is never good because it's a waste of $4,700. But yeah, this concludes your demo review. I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.